huge tension here. Following, the hearing with West Pointers, we see them here on the grounds of the Capitol. As a matter of fact, they've already, the House have referred the matter to its Peace and Reconciliation Committee. And of course, we are hearing lots of market women here. Madam, welcome. What's going on here?
When you say you do not for the market, you must control the market. You must not do the market judgment, then you finish, you go to the place.
How you feel about the hearing not too long in the House?
I was not inside, just coming.
Okay,
thank you.
What's your name?
Eric Kwai, and I'm one of the representatives of the Township of West Point.
Okay.
And so we've chose to honor an invitation here from the House of Representatives regarding the old general market in West Point. It's something that has been in contention for pretty close to 5 years now. And that matter is very serious. The reason it is serious is because we have made a decision as a community to reclaim the market. The market was originally built by a West Pointer in the mid-70s.
Okay.
To be specific, that West Pointer name is Mark Deshu. Mr. Deshu built that market and later on turned it over to the West Point people to be used as a school. Initially, it was a building. In fact, the history has it that it was a Masonic building. And so community people started raising some issues. And so Mr. Deshu had no other option but to turn the market over to the people of West Point as a building for school purposes. Then came the sea erosion that came close to the market building. And so the community made a strategic decision to be able to adjust and allow students to go to the current area where you now have the NV Massacre building. NV Massacre was now the original market, but given that the community, the building was threatened by the sea, and so we thought to adjust and allow students go to NV Massacre and marketers come to this building. And so fast forward, that building was under the supervision of the West Point people until somewhere around the late 80s to the early 90s, after the war, when the LMA, using the war situation, encroached and started taking supervision of the building and and started running it as a market building. Today, they were able to institute any form of accountability, any form of development or renovation, as well as paying back to the community. And so that market was renovated on 3 different occasions. All of the occasions were instituted by the West Point people with the help of government. And so under the most and immediate past administration, the Georgia administration, we pray and pleaded with the government to be able to renovate the market. When the market was renovated, we made the case that we were about to reclaim what has been damaged by the Liberia Marketing Association. And the president and the government at the time saw the wisdom, owing to the fact that that market is originally owned by West Point, and turned the market over to us.
So now, how are you feeling after today's hearing?
Basically, the hearing says that the matter is being taken to the Committee on Peace and Reconciliation, the Committee on Judiciary, and as well as the Committee on Local Government, to continue what it has already started. Unfortunately, LMA presented today a ruling from the court, according to the circuit court, and the circuit court has ruled that they should take over the market. As West Pointers, we think that it's a day service and it calls for further investigation, because at no point in time were we invited by the court or given any rate. We did not appear before any court to be able to say or make claims about ownership in the market. And so we are asking the House of Representatives to continue the investigation. We also think that as West Pointers, we are summoning Article 1 of the Liberian Constitution and contextualizing it in our own interest to say that we cannot work with the Liberia Marketing Association regardless of what. And so this is a constitutional issue because the people's livelihood are involved. And so no court.
So who's currently controlling the market?
We are controlling the market.
Okay.
The West Pointers are in full control.
Were there any formal document presented by the former president?
Of course, there were formal documentations, there were formal turning over ceremony.
Okay.
Of course.
To buttress. I'm CIECO farmer. I'm Edo CIECO farmer. To buttress what he said, when LMA damaged the market, they went and locked it. They closed it and locked it. CL. The market was there for more than a year before management. Before management. Now, in the township of West Point, we have 7 markets.
So are you talking about the market job where we rehabilitated? Exactly.
Yes, renovated. We have 7 markets in the township of West Point. The old general market belongs to the West Pointers. This is market they are operating. 1 cent they can send to the township for development. You can't get anything from them.
Yeah. So finally, are you happy about today's House decision that you should go to committee?
Yes, we are happy.
Okay.
We're happy. Yes.
Okay.
We are more than happy.
Thank you.
Okay.